Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly's Journals and welcome back to my channel. I am here to film a setting up of my reusable sticker album from Plannerface. So these are relatively new to the shop. There are 15 silicone coated pages. They are 5x7 albums. So I'm just going to explain what I planned for this. So I've made myself some tabs. So as you can see, there are tabs for each colour of the rainbow. So you've got pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, grey, and then rainbow or other. I think that's also going to be. Then I also have these icon little tabs as well. So we've got like a pillow for resting, self-care, stuff like that, meals, chores, stickers and planning, and shop. That will be computers, studying, stuff like that, activities, work, exercise, emotions like happy, sad emotions, travel. Yeah, that's everything there. So the plan is, because this is 50 pages front and back, and I've got 20 categories but 10 colour categories. So the idea is that each colour category will have 3 double-sided sheets and each other category will have two pages. That's the general idea. And then the front bit, so that should use up 40 of the pages. Then the front 10 pages are for pulling out sticker sheets for videos. So that's the idea of what I'm going to do with this, but we'll see what actually happens and how I get on. So without any further ado, I am going to get straight on with getting these in. I'm going to pop the tabs on first and then go from there. I'm going to speed up now because otherwise this video will be a million years long. Oh, not showing you what I'm doing. So this is how I currently store my functionals. As you can see, it's bursting at the seams. So I've got like everything. They are sort of colour sorted generally, but I'm not very good at keeping up with colour sorting them. So I'm just going to take everything out for this, pretty much, other than things I grabbed before. I'll explain a bit more in the voiceover as I go along. And then for my character stickers and stuff, I'm just going to put a few of each character sticker on, because this is going to be for like planning on the go generally. So without further ado, let's speed up and get on with it. Okay, so as you can see from the length of this video, this took a long time. I have sped this video up massively. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I'm doing as I go along, but also then answer some questions, A, that I got asked on Instagram, and B, some just general like get to know you questions from, I think it's YouTube Society. Is that where I got my questions? Yes, YouTube Society. So the first thing I am doing, and this is a great idea if you're putting plan tabs in anything, is so I've put the first tab on properly and then I'm just like placing the other ones vaguely where they want to go, so that when I get to the bottom I know exactly how spaced out they need to be, because I designed these so there was a little bit of a gap between each tab, but not absolutely tons. So I'm starting off with the rainbow like section, and as you can see I like put them too close together, so I'm now just going back through, and I'm sorry about my head coming into shot. Like, you need your head like right over this to put on tab straight. I swear it is not a fun job, but I got there in the end. I got them spaced out how I want them, and then I'll go through and fold them over. So yeah, that is what I'm doing now, is folding them over. And actually these were dead easy to put on. I'm really pleased with how these came out, and they stick really well. Like, I was a bit worried that they would just pull off the page really easily, but I've carried this to work. I've carried it like around in a bag, and they stick really well. So I might just like carry on chatting for a little bit and tell you what I'm starting to do in a second. So I'm now going through my like giant album there and pulling out stuff that I know I want to sort out, and I was like, oh, do I want to put my checklists in, and decided I'd leave it for now, and then I'm just going to go through each section of that and then sort each thing into colour order. And it does, like, this album fits perfectly 3 4-box widths across, so that worked really, really well. So whilst I'm doing that, let's get on with the first questions. So Lara Plans Stuff on Instagram asked me 2 questions. The first one is my favourite food and drink. Okay, this is really hard. I am a foodie 100%. Like, I'm vegetarian, for those of you that don't know, and I'm allergic to peppers, as in bell peppers, as in like red and green vegetable peppers, and they're in every thing as a vegetarian. It is really hard to avoid them. Like, I'm not like anaphylactic allergic, but I vomit profusely if I eat them. I'm a lot better than I was when I first went to uni. a guy that I was seeing bought me a pizza, and they had like a tiny amount of pepper in their pizza sauce, and I was vomiting for like the whole night. It was really awkward. It was really hilarious though as well. So yeah, fun story about me. But my favourite food and drink, I really love chocolate, like I have to put that out there, and popcorn as well. Like I will happily eat like a microwave bag of popcorn in one sitting, like on my own. Yeah. But like actual meal, pancakes, does that count? I love pancakes. I also love toad in the hole, mashed potato. Yeah. Vegetables generally though, like I don't eat a lot of like vegetarian substitutes. I eat a lot of vegetable based things when I'm cooking for myself. At the minute my dad cooks for me, so yeah, but I generally prefer to eat like vegetable based things. As for drink, I don't really like fizzy drinks. I like the only fizzy drinks I like are like apple ties. That's literally the only one I can think of. I don't like Coca-Cola. I don't like Mountain Dew. I don't particularly like lemonade on its own. But I mean, put some flavoured vodka in lemonade and I'll drink it and enjoy it. And put orange juice in lemonade, and that's probably like my favourite nicer drink. I drink a lot of fruit squash and water really, but tea is my favourite drink. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of tea. Alcohol wise, I really love cocktails, and I really love flavoured vodka and lemonade. So although I don't like lemonade on its own, put some flavoured vodka in it. Like absolute raspberry is what I'm drinking at the moment, and it's just chef's kiss. Perfection. So yeah, that's the first question. The next question is, what is your biggest pet peeve? And that is also from Lara.plans.stuff on Instagram. What is my biggest pet peeve? Oh, I don't really know. Like in life or in the like the planning community, or okay. In life, it's probably people being illogical and just not thinking things through. It like really winds me up when people just do stuff and don't think about A, the consequences of it, or B, just don't think about how like strange it is to do that. Oh no, that's not true. That's that's probably my biggest pet peeve. Like my biggest thing that actually annoys me is people being like not decent human beings and not being for equality and arguing against equality and intentionally not wanting equal rights. So yeah, that's my biggest like actual annoyance. But my biggest pet peeve is probably people just not engaging their brains. I think it's because I think really, really quickly. Generally, like my brain is just like go, go, go all of the time. So when other people aren't like that, I'm like, ugh. But how? Because I'm like 10 steps ahead in my brain, like already. I think really quickly. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like me and my boyfriend were talking about it once. There was like 30 seconds of silence, and he was like, "What were you thinking about?" And I was like, I don't actually know what I was thinking about when you started asking the question, but when you finished asking the question, it was this. And he was like, how on earth did you get there from what we were just talking about? And then I went through like 50 things that I thought about. No joke. It wasn't 50, okay. No joke, it was probably about 20 things that I'd been through to get from what we were talking about to there. And he was like, I'd literally gone, I was thinking about this, the thing we were originally talking about, I can't remember what it was now, and then onto this topic, and then I was starting to wonder about this third thing, but that's it. And I was like, how do you do that? How is your brain not just like moved on already? And I think that's why I love meditation so much, because it gives me a minute to like slow down and not be thinking like zoom, zoom, zoom all the time. It gives me like a minute to slow down and think about it. The next question, oh, by the way, in terms of the stickers, as you can see, I'm literally just going through my sheets of like functional stickers, which I've already organised at one point, but I like reorganised them for this, or like that sheet that I'm using at the moment is like a full page of stickers, but I'm just going through them and sorting them into colours. There are some colours that I wasn't like sure, so there's some quite bluey purples and some purpley greys, and there's lots of like tealy blues, and I mixed whether I put them in green and blue, but you'll notice at some point that I had way more green and blue stickers than other colours. Green, blue and pink had the most. which, to be fair, if I'd thought about it, I probably knew that. So yeah, I am just going through and doing that. Next question is from Planning by Miss Eve, and she's asking how I categorise stickers on pages, and that's presumably in the sticker album she's talking about. So on these colourful pages, all I'm doing is I'm just putting down stickers, whatever colour sticker I have, like whatever kind of sticker I have, it just goes next in the next space, and then you'll see when the page isn't like full but there's not enough space. So there on that blue page, what I was just doing is filling out in like the last little gaps that were left from the half boxes, because there was a quarter box size, so I put a quarter box there. These are just like the same colour stickers. They're not necessarily the same shade or the same shape next to each other. It's just as I came across them in my functionals and my like these leftovers and stuff like that. On the character sticker pages, I just have like little sections on the page, and I will try and talk about that when I get to the character sticker section. I will try and remember. So I will come back to that question. So thank you for your question. Peace.love.plan, which is Kat. Hey Kat. I wasn't going to be saying people's names in the voiceover. Sorry, Kat, but you have a YouTube channel and you like introduce yourself. I will try and remember to link Kat's channel up in the cards if I remember. She asked when I got into planning. So I've like always been a list maker, and I mean like always. I like my parents are sometimes like a little, not mocking me, but like are like, where did you get your like addiction to stickers and planning from? And then like they both make like massive to-do lists all the time and like make lists of everything. And so I've always been a list maker. I've always been somebody that like plans things and works out what to do with their time, and try to be like really intentional with my time, because your time is like your most precious resource. Like that is your most precious resource, your time. So I've always been like that. Decorative planning, I started bullet journaling 4 years ago, is that right? Let me just think for a second. So I've had all of F2, all of F1, all of my year out, all of 5th year. Yeah, 4 years ago I came across the bullet journal community online via Cara Benz, who I can't remember her thing, Boho Berry. I came across her, and I think it was via a BuzzFeed article, to be honest. I came across bullet journaling. Then I got into bullet journaling, and then I found I was really struggling with my mental health at the time. Sorry, just to say, I am moving these tabs around because I realised that I did not have enough space on the blue page, so I'm giving it some extra space. So I put like the neutrals down to 2 pages, and maybe the blacks down to 2 pages. No, the rainbow down to 2 pages, and the neutrals down to 2 pages. And I'm going to like move all of the stickers in a second. So just so you know, that's what I'm doing right now, is giving the blue pages some more space, which was kind of endless, I have to say. I'm trying to work out there if there's a quicker way of me doing it. That wasn't. Anyway, I fell into bullet journaling when I was really struggling with my mental health, and I actually took a year out of university because of my mental health. I really wasn't very well, and I needed to take a breather away from a medical degree, because medical degrees are full on. Like, they are not like humanity degrees where you only have a few hours of lectures and a lot of it's like self-work. I would like, it's like you're expected to do a full-time job on top of your like work, which they expect you to do at least like 20 to 30 more hours. So they're asking you to put in like 70-hour days constantly. So I just did not have the time or energy to get better while I was still doing med school. So I took a year out and I really focused on my mental health and got myself better. And I got like a lot better, and that was one of the best decisions I ever made. Like, initially it was like heavily encouraged by the med school and I was going to fight against it, and then I came to the realisation actually all of the reasons I didn't want to do it is because I was going to miss people, and what I should actually do is focus on my mental health, and the people will come later. So yeah, that's when I first started decorative planning at all. Then from there, I'm really sorry, the Discord chat is like making noise, so I'm just going to mute my computer. From there, I fell into Cindy Gunterbaldo's channel, and she both bullet journals and decorative plans, and then I found a collab sale in the UK where I found Plannerface for the first time. I think that was like, I don't think it was that year, I think it was the next year. I think it was when I was just back at uni. So I think I bullet journaled, like just bullet journaled for a year. And a half, no, nearly 2 years I just bullet journaled for. And then a year and a half, yeah. And then the January of my year back at uni, I started sticker planning in a big happy planner. After Cindy Gunterbolder's video, I decided I wanted to try sticker planning, and I asked in a group somewhere if anybody had anything that I could sticker plan in, and somebody sent me a big happy planner. So I used that for, like, I actually used it for the whole year. I finished that big happy planner, but while I was on my elective in 5th year, I then got a Erin Condren to redate very cheaply in a D-stash, and from there I moved and then I moved from that into a B6. I don't think I lost the memory planner. Did I lose, like, I don't remember. Anyway, I like bullet journaled and sticker planned alongside each other for a while, and then I dropped the bullet journal and just moved to just sticker planning, and now I make lists on random pieces of paper rather than them being in my planner, because I love my sticker planning. Anyway, my dinner is ready, so I'm gonna go and eat my dinner and come back to this voiceover in a little bit. Okay, so your girl is back. I have had my dinner. I think I'd finished answering the when did you get into your into planning question. If you've got any more questions about my planning journey, let me know down below. Oh, I could finish that story because I think I was saying that I bought so during my elective I bought an Erin Condren. I forgot my big happy planner. I'd like pulled out the pages, I'd pulled out washi, I'd pulled out stickers for like every week while I was away, and it'd taken me forever, and then I left the planner pages at home. And that was really disappointing. But anyway, I did that for a while, and then I moved into a B6 for pre-planning. At that time I was using my Erin Condren for pre-planning and my big happy planner for memory keeping, and I was also pre-planning in a bullet journal, so I think I was using 3 planners. And then in the January, I moved to memory planning in the EC, pre-planning in a B6, and bullet journaling like for lists. Then I did that for 6 months, and then I moved back to a horizontal EC for my pre-planning, and my vertical for my memory planning. And then obviously EC drama happened, and I do not want to support that company anymore, because no, I'm not here for that. Black Lives Matter. No, I'm not here for it. Anyway, watch my video on that if you want to hear more. So I'm now into A5 wides, and that's sort of my planning journey in a nutshell. So yeah, my next question is, are you planning on bringing out your own planner? And this question is from Sticky Studio Co. Yes, the short answer is yes, I am planning on bringing out my own planner. I am planning on bringing out 3 different sizes. It feels like weird to even say this. Yeah, so I'm bringing out 3 sizes. The idea is going to be to bring out about a A5 wide 7x9 sized planner in about a B6 sized planner and about an A6 sized planner to start off with. And the idea is going to be that each one there will be a monthly option, a monthly and weekly a weekly option, and a daily option. And like you can, the hope is that you're going to be able to have any combination of those. So I suspect most people will want monthly and weekly, but I don't know that. That's what I would want. And then you can get extra note pages and stuff like that. Beth from Colourful & Co is currently testing out a B6 daily for me, so that has monthly weekly dailies in. I'm using a monthly weekly A6 for my budget planning with extra notes pages. So yeah, that's the idea. I will be bringing out my own planners. I'm excited for it. They are in production. I have got some stuff on the way. I'm just trying to like perfect things. I will start sharing more and more on that topic. I probably said this in my new release video, which I think has already been up, but my new releases are I'm going to be releasing less new releases to give me time to work on the planner for the next few months certainly, and maybe going forward, because I'm moving into I'm now, at the time you're seeing this video, I'm now in a much busier job, and it's much more high intensity like work shifts than I was in. just because of the way medicine works, I've just like rotated on to my next job, and it's much busier, work shifts wise, and probably actually stuff to do during the day wise. So yeah, that's sort of the brief down low on the planners. Yeah, so that's that, and that's how that's going for now. I will be sharing more as the process goes along. They will be spiral bound, metal spiral bound. I'm hoping black metal spiral bound. That's the aim, and I'm hoping to have foiled cover options. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. But whether all of that will come to fruition, it might be you get a bit of it now and then the foiled covers come later. It might just be like normal covers for now. And my final question from the Q&A is from Tweety by Babe One on Instagram, and I do know who that is, but I don't know whether people want me to say their names in these sorts of things, so I'm not going to say their names. But yeah, hey, first of all, so she asked, how do I achieve a work-life balance, especially with A&E? So yeah, the answer is I'm really bad at it. In short, I'm awful. Like, I am always on the go. Like, if you ask people that know me, like personally, I never am not doing something. So let me talk you through like my standard week. If I part of the problem is like your work schedule is horrendous and it switches around all the time. So I'm just gonna like talk you through my first month of rota. So I start next Wednesday at the time I'm filming this. On Wednesday I'm on a 3 o'clock till 11 o'clock shift. I'm off on the Thursday, then I'm doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday night shift, which are 12.5-hour night shifts, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, so they're 8 to 8:30. Then I'm off, finishing at work at 9 a.m. on Monday. Then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm on normal 9 to 5 days, Thursday, Friday, long days Saturday, Sunday, off on the Monday, normal day Tuesday, Wednesday, long day, actually off on a weekend, my first weekend off since I started that. Then 4 night shifts, off again in inverted commas on the Friday, off Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday I'm on a 9 to 5 day, off Tuesday, long day, off, long day. So that's like a month of my work shifts. As you can see, they're pretty full on. There's a lot of long shifts, a lot of 12.5-hour shifts. So achieving a work-life balance, it's hard. And I'm never going to be somebody that turns around and says it's not hard. And I'm not the person to go through to for your advice, because I feel like if I'm not doing something productive, I'm wasting my time. And that's just how I generally feel about life. It's why I'm really like a goal-orientated person. I'm very much a type A, need everything planned, like to have goals, like to hit my goals, really like to see personal development and progress in my life. And I can get burnt out using that, because I am so focused on that I don't take enough time for myself. And it's meant that because of that I do burn out, and so I've had to start setting goals that are about taking time for myself and about looking after me, because I'm awful at it. Like, even when I'm upset, right, the easiest way to get me out of feeling really sad and sorry for myself is for somebody to give me their own problem, and that will distract me, and I will be so focused on their problem that I will immediately feel better. And because I get so much of like my self-worth from helping other people, like that will make me feel better. And I like there are problems with that, there are a lot of problems with that, but that's what works for me. So yeah, probably not the person to get your plans for how to achieve a work-life balance from, because I like just my baseline is I work full-time as a doctor, and full-time as a doctor is like an average of 48 hours a week, so like maximum for European Working Time Directive hours. I do this YouTube channel. I run a Etsy shop. Yeah, it's not the biggest Etsy shop in the world, but it is definitely like takes time, because foiling takes time. If I was an unfoiled shop, it wouldn't take as much time, but I'm a foiled shop and a bit of a perfectionist. So no, I'm not a perfectionist, that's not fair. I don't like, but I like things done well, particularly things I'm putting my name on. Anyway, so do that, run my YouTube channel. I'm a guide leader and a ranger leader. I'm in a choir. Is that everything? That might be everything. But yeah, so around all of that, I don't have a lot of other time. So what I've started to do to try and get a bit better at this is I set myself goals to take time for myself and to do things just for me, because I get to the point where I don't do anything for myself, and I just really struggle with everything, because I've suddenly realised that these things I absolutely love doing. I love doing the shop, I love my YouTube channel, I love guiding, I love singing in my choir, but it gets to the point that I feel like I'm doing it for other people sometimes, and at that point I need to take a breather and take some proper time for myself. So setting goals to take time for myself is really, really important to me. So that's one way. If you're like me and super goal orientated, setting goals to take me time is certainly one way that has really worked for me for doing it. I'm just going to take a little bit of a counter tour from the questions and say I am putting in monthly boxes now, and that's why they are wider than the 1.5, because these are monthly size boxes. That's why 3 of those will just, like, if you line them right up next to each other, fit across this page, but it's not very easy to do, so I didn't generally. Actually, I think 2 and a 1.5 box will fit, but it's hard to make fit. And then I'm going to put in all the like random shaped stuff next. So yeah, if you're struggling, the only way, I suppose what I can talk about is how I manage my time generally, to make sure that I keep on top of all of that stuff. So what I do is I time block and schedule my time. So I was finding that I was overcommitting myself when I was in a vertical planner with the hours I had to do stuff with, and I was expecting too much of myself, and that was a real problem because I was feeling like I wasn't good enough and I wasn't able to do everything that I wanted to do and what I was expecting of myself. And I really, really struggled with that. Having a hourly planner has 100% helped with that. It has allowed me to, you know, actually work out reasonably how much time I have, and it's made me learn how long things take, roughly how long it takes me to edit a normal video, roughly how long it takes me to film a video, roughly how long it takes me to pack orders every week and design and blah blah blah. So scheduling your time and time blocking are great ways to be more productive so that you have more time for yourself. So I, as well as scheduling my time, which I do in my hourly inserts, planner, hourly planner, or timed planner, depending how you want to call it, I also time block. So I will film multiple videos in a row, I will sit and edit multiple videos in a row, I will sit and work on orders, I will sit and do all my YouTube comments at once and stuff like that. So I time block. So I say this is the time to do this activity and just sit and do that activity and don't let myself get distracted. If I'm finding I'm getting distracted, what I do is I set a timer. I'll be like, hey Google, set a 20-minute timer, and
alright, 20 minutes, and that's starting now.
And then by the end of that 20 minutes, I say to myself, I just need to focus for these 20 minutes, and then I can do something else for a bit. And usually, if I've done that, it means that I can like really focus, and I can know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, it's not endless, and then I'll take a 5-minute break if I need to. If not, quite often, because I've concentrated for like 20 minutes, I'm like, oh, I'm actually getting on really well, and I'm then motivated to carry on. So yeah, if I'm finding myself getting really distracted, that's something I do to try and increase my productivity. Different things obviously worked. for different people, but yeah, that's how I make the most of my time. It doesn't work for everybody, and a lot of people I know like get burnt out at the idea of the amount of stuff I do. Like I have people that are in guiding that are like, how do you have time to be a doctor and do guiding? And I'm like, that's not even all I do. I know that my lifestyle isn't for everybody. I know that a lot of people would really struggle with it, but I get a lot of my self-worth from achieving things, and yeah, so it works for me most of the time, but I do get burnt out with it, and I don't have any good advice on how to avoid that other than scheduling. Routine and schedule are like my pillars to a good life. Let's be real. So yeah, that's all of the questions I had from people on Instagram, and I think I'm about halfway through this voiceover, maybe a bit more actually, looking at it. I need to stop that timer on Google at some point, because otherwise it's going to beep during this. I don't know why I did that. That was so weird. I'm sorry. You may notice that I talk really quickly as well. I try and slow it down on YouTube quite a lot, but my brain, like, as I was saying earlier, my brain works really quickly. So like, there's times when my mouth cannot keep up with my brain, and I just go spluh. And yeah, so that's me. Hey. Hope you feel like you know a bit more about me now. So to carry on that, learning a bit more about me, let us get some of the get to know me question tags going. So I'm just going to scroll and pick one. What is your go-to hairstyle? Okay, I am like the least girly girl ever. I love having my nails painted, but I'm not allowed to for work. That is the only thing like I love doing. I couldn't tell you the last time I wore makeup. Actually, that's a lie. I can. I wore it for my brother's wedding in March. That's the last time I wore makeup. And yeah, it's been locked down. But I've been still going to work. I've been still leaving the house. But I don't wear makeup other than for like nice events and stuff. It's not me. Yeah. So what was the question? I've actually forgotten the question. Oh, what was my go-to hairstyle? Yeah, so when I do get like really stressed and overwhelmed, I pull out my eyelashes and eyebrows, and I do sometimes wear a bit of makeup to cover that up. So I sometimes use eyebrow pencil or eyeliner to cover that up. By the way, I'm now going through my samplers and pulling out stickers for this part of the album, so any functionals from those samplers, and putting them in like the right colour section. So that's what I'm doing now. These are samplers, various samplers from different freebies and stuff. Back to what I was saying, which I have completely forgotten. What was I saying? Oh my god. Oh, not very girly girl. Yeah, wear some eyeliner and stuff to try and cover up when I have pulled out loads of my eyelashes and stuff. I'm a lot better at it now, but my eyelashes and eyebrows are a lot thinner. My eyebrows particularly are the ones that are quite noticeable still, but I am getting better with it. But other than that, I don't wear makeup. I don't own very many pairs of shoes. I don't own very many bags. Like, I own enough of those things, but not loads. I'm not a hugely girly girl. And my go-to hairstyle is got out the shower, brushed it, and left it to dry. That's it. Roll out of bed, brush my hair. Like, my go-to haircut is sort of boob length hair with layers, and I would prefer it to be slightly longer, but I'm not very good at looking after my hair and getting it cut regularly, so it gets quite damaged, and then I have to have it cut. Because I don't get it cut regularly, it doesn't really get longer than boob length, or like maybe a bit longer, like maybe like just below boob is the longest it generally gets, but yeah, it's just a case of that's how my hair is brushed. So yeah, that's my go-to hairstyle. So back to what I'm doing in the video, and again, I apologise for my head massively coming into shot again. but I'm just popping in the tabs for my character sticker section. I did make some of these sections 2 pages long, so things like the sticker and planning section is 2 pages, and there's another one, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But yeah, I'm just popping the tabs on again, and I used the lining up of the other ones to put them on. So now I am going through my character sticker and script albums and just pulling out like a few functional type things of each like sort of sticker. So this first section is like my birthdays and stuff, so I'm pulling stuff out to sort onto it. So I just put birthdays somewhere. I can't actually remember where I put birthdays, but then I had these sheets of like mixed stickers that have come off samplers before, and I'm generally trying to use those, and then a few of like my favourite other stickers as well. So this first page is like my lazy day sleeping things, and then I've just had like, it was meant to be a gap, but I actually filled it completely. Then there's like some sick day stickers in the middle, and then at the bottom there's like more relaxy me time sort of stickers. But I'm just going to carry on going through the album and pulling out like different things. On the back of that page I think I put a load of scripts and stuff like that, and then I put like watching movies and stuff ones at the bottom. Whilst I did this, I did pull out a load of stickers to get rid of that I'm not using and I don't see me using up anytime soon. So yeah, that's like the script section at the top, and then the bottom is like TV. So each of my pages will be like that. There will be like a gap in the page for different types of sticker. That's the idea, at least. So I'm just going to carry on answering questions whilst I sort through my character stickers. And oh, my computer's frozen. I can't find a question. Scroll, stop. That was the same question. Clearly scroll to the same place. Let's scroll down, stop. What's the last thing I ate? Well, I just ate my dinner, and I'm doing a fast day today. So, well, technically, it was my colleague's last day at work today, so there was cake and biscuits and stuff at work, and I ate those because I'm a bad human. No, not really. I don't know why I said that. No, ignore that. That was rubbish. Ignore that. Oh, I'm angry at myself for saying that. Right. So on my fast days, I intermittent fast, 100% for health reasons. Like, the health benefits of intermittent fasting are like documented massively. It's not particularly in an aim to lose weight. It is in an aim to be healthier and to make healthier life choices. I couldn't care less how much I weigh or how much anybody weighs, as long as they are making the right health decisions for themselves, and that may be whatever. Make the right health decisions for you, and that doesn't just mean physical health, that means mental health and looking after yourself. Just make the right health decisions for you. So yeah, so just to clarify, that's not what my intermittent fasting is about. My intermittent fasting is because it genuinely seems like the right decision for my personal health. Good. Anyway, intermittent fasting day, which normally means that I eat one meal, one 600-ish calorie meal. Well, no, actually, one 500 calorie meal a day, and then I have one cup of tea in the morning, and other than that, I don't eat anything. I can drink as much water as I like during the day, but yeah. So that's my intermittent fast days, and I do that twice a week. So yeah. That's the last thing I ate, was a stir fry. It was like a corn and mushroom and green bean stir fry. It was tasty. Another question. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have 3 siblings. I am the baby of the family. My mum was actually really ill trying to have me, which was sad for her, and a bit crap for everybody, really. But yeah, I am the baby of the family. I have 3 siblings. I have my oldest brother. He is 9 years older than me, so he is 35 this year. Yeah, he's 35 this year. God, that went fast. He lives about a 10-minute drive from me and my parents. He works at a pub. Yeah, we don't see eye to eye on politics at all, but we get on quite well anyway, and my boyfriend is absolutely great with him, and really good at like stopping us clashing about politics. So yeah, he's a great human. That's my oldest brother. Then I have my sister who lives down south. She lives in St Ives, but not St Ives Cornwall, St Ives, Cambridgeshire. And she is married and has my little nephew. She works in project management in the NHS, in the community. She had a baby and is about to go back to work, having had my nephew last October. We get on like a house on fire. She is definitely one of my best friends. I certainly text her most days. Yeah, I love my sister to bits. We get on really well. And then my younger brother lives like a 2-minute walk from my parents' house, and where we're living at the moment. He is really into fitness. He works as a insurance broker. He has a job interview tomorrow. Shh. Yeah, he's really into weightlifting and fitness in terms of that. So he does like crazy elimination diets and like basically keto, like eating a shit ton of protein. So if I ever want like weightlifting advice or like muscle building advice, he is definitely the person I would go to. Yeah. They're my siblings. We all get on really well. We've got a very close-knit family, and we're good family. I really like my family. Another question, random question. How many books you've read changed your life? Okay, like if you even vaguely know me, you know the answer to this question. Harry Potter. Like 100% changed my life for the better. Disclaimer, I do not agree with the transphobic things that J.K. Rowling has recently said. That is not okay. Human rights are not a debate. I get it, you don't feel safe if people abuse trans rights, but that doesn't mean trans people shouldn't have rights. That means that we should stop the abuse of people who abuse trans rights. Yeah? Anyway. Because actual trans rights are important. People who abuse trans rights for their own personal gain are bad humans, and that's not okay. Anyway, Harry Potter changed my life. So I have loved Harry Potter as long as I can remember. I initially fell in love with it I don't know when, I really don't, but got lots of the books at midnight, went to midnight viewings of certainly the last few movies with my friends from sixth form. Basically, I think the Harry Potter books taught me about like justice and being a good human, and I learnt to be myself and how to be my own human and be like the right sort of person, and that I'd be accepted by the people that mattered for being my own human through them. So yeah, that's kind of, and I still love them to pieces. When we were youngish, my dad worked abroad a lot, and at one point we moved to America for a few years. No, he was there for 2 years and we went for 9 months. So we moved there for 9 months, and we used to go on, we were living in Georgia. We lived in Georgia, and we were homeschooled while we were there. And we would have long weekends of school and go down to Disney. And it was the only thing the four of us would agree to listen to in the car. So yeah, that was pretty amazing. I'm going to talk a bit about my sticker album now. If you've got any questions for me, drop them down below and I will add them to the next Q&A. I just like pointed down below and like scratched my face while I was doing it. That was really dumb. So I explained like that first section, pillow section. The next section is my food and drink page there. So I've got food on the top of the first page, drink at the bottom of the first page, and then on the back of it I think I've got cooking at the top, some overflow food and drink, and then I can't remember what's at the bottom. I'm sorry, I should have had my album with me when I recorded this voiceover, but I didn't. The next page is chores. There's like a budgeting section, there's a like general house chores. This is the chore page, this is the back of the chore page, and they are just general house chores. At the front there's like a shopping, a budgeting, and I feel like there's a third section on the front of the page, but I don't remember what it is, so oh well. The next category is my stickers, so planning, whatever. So that page there are some sticker shop stickers at the top, so they're like hauls, happy mail, that type of thing, and I use those for packing orders all the time. Then there is a like cutting section, like cutting stickers section. Can't think what's at the bottom of that page, but as you can see on the back, which is what we were looking at there, there was a design section at the top of that page. Then on the next page I have all my like general stickers, so like planning stickers. At the bottom of the page I have some general crafting stickers, and on the back of that page I'm going to have all of my scripts for like film editing, etc. The next section, which is the laptop section, is for like studying and computer work. So there's like half a page of computer stickers because I do a lot of stuff on my computer. The bottom bit is studying type stickers. I'm trying to think what's on the back of that page. Why did I not pull out my sticker album for filming this? That would have been real helpful, wouldn't it? I do run through it at the end, but I thought I should explain during the voiceover as well. What else is there? I don't remember. Anyway, the next section, the mouse, is like my activities section. And so I have like choir stickers, I have date stickers, I have family time stickers, stuff like that. On the back of, I just saw the back of the computer page for a second there, and there's some like file stickers and just random other bits. So yeah, the activity section, there's like date stickers, stuff like that, and then on the back there's like a game section, a more family time section, like actual family time at the top there, which is what I'm putting these family time scripts on. I am now going through my foil albums and adding this, like my commonly used foil scripts to pages. So there's the date page there, and I've got like a friendship section at the bottom of that page. The next section is the stethoscope. There's also some choir stickers in that activity section as well, and video gaming stickers. The stethoscope section is my work or appointment section. So the front of it there are some dentist stickers, then there are different stethoscope doctor stickers. There is on the back all of my work scripts, which is what I'm adding to now. What perfect timing. The next page is my exercise page. So as you can see at the top of the right hand page I have like hair wash, because that's where it falls in my sticker albums and I didn't know where else to put it. Then at the bottom I have different types of exercise girls or character stickers. On the back, what's on the back? Why have I got such a bad memory? Why did I not like pull out my sticker album to do this? Why am I so silly? I'm trying to think. I think there's the scripts. Is there anything else on the back? I don't know. Then the last few sections. The next section should, I think, be my emotions section, but I feel like there's another 3 sections and I don't know what. No, I think there's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, the next section after that is emotions and stuff. Oh, that's what else is in the activity section. There's like my rangers and guide stickers and stuff. That's also in my activity section. You can see my other half of my doctor's section on the screen now as well. This is all my rangers and guides stuff there. So I'm really sorry if you can hear whatever my neighbours are doing in the background. It's really loud. I hope it's not coming too much across in the voiceover, but I bet it is, and I apologise, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't like my neighbours sometimes. Actually, they're pretty great neighbours, I can't really complain. But anyway, last few sections. The first of the next few sections is my emotions page, so that's what's marked with the heart. So the front has positive emotions at the top, angry emotions. Hey Google. The bottom has, oh shush Google. The bottom has like sarky ones. Then on the back there are negative emotions at the top with angry emotions at the back. And oh my god, my neighbours, why'd you choose this time to be loud? Oh, do you not know I'm trying to film a like 50-minute voiceover? Why'd you do this to me? That last section is my travel section. There's something at the front of it, but I don't remember what it is. There's like driving and stuff stickers, then there's like travel holiday section, then there's some beachy stickers on the back, and then there's my little fandom section which has a Disney section and a Harry Potter section, and that is my character sticker album bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish putting my scripts in, and I think I've probably got time for at least one more question, so let me see if I can find a good one. What does the last text message you received say? The last text or the last WhatsApp? Because let's be real, nobody uses texts anymore. The last text I got was, the regular payment to my Monzo account for your account has been amended as requested. If you didn't request this, please contact us immediately. My last text was from a friend from work saying that somebody didn't do their job. There was a patient she was asked to chase some bloods for, and there's been no plan in place from the day team. So my friend messaged me basically being like, what is this? This is like a serious condition they were querying, and they've just left me to chase their bloods, and I don't know what to do with these results. So yeah, it says, no note of what the discussion was or who it was with or how often to monitor BP or plan with bloods. Which means not a lot. So yeah, right, do I have time for another question? I don't know what to do. Do I answer another question? Let's answer another question. Scroll. Do I use a PC or Mac? Both. Why am I like this? So I have a computer my friend built is my main desktop. That is what I edit videos on, I design stickers on, I cut my stickers from, I play video games on when I do take time to play video games, which is not often enough. That is like my main computer that I use all of the time. Oh, by the way, I'm now going through my foil albums and adding icons into places. Oh my god, my neighbours have started again. Why do they do this? So that is a Windows computer that my friend built for himself and then stopped using because he got a better one, and so he gave it to me, bless him. He allowed me to pay him for the petrol to bring me the computer, but then took me out for dinner, so really I didn't pay for it because he's a great human. So thank you, Chris. I know you don't watch my videos, but I'm thanking you here anyway. So that's the computer I mainly use. My Mac I use if I'm doing anything on the go. So if I design on the go, my Mac is a laptop. It's a MacBook, and it's not actually mine. It is my boyfriend's. Oh, I'm great. He has 2 MacBooks because somebody spilt water on his MacBook, and so they half paid for it to be replaced. So they paid for most of it to be repaired, but then it couldn't be repaired, so he bought a new one second hand with the money from her that she gave him to get repaired. But then he decided to try and repair it himself and was successful, so he then ended up with 2 MacBooks, which was great. I mean, like, when I say he tried to repair it and was successful, he didn't think he was successful at first, and then he retried like 2 years later, a year and a half later, and yeah, so I use that for recording my audio when I am record my audio when I'm filming videos and stuff like that. And then if I do anything on the go, it does have film, or it has my editing software, it has Silhouette on, but I don't really use it for that very often. I'm nearly finished, so I'm just going to explain what I've been doing in the last few minutes. Any bits and pieces that I had left over, I've been sorting out and putting away in my sticker albums where they should live, including anything that, like, I cut up a load of scripts and stuff like that. Here I'm just showing you my ridiculous sticker collection, and now I'm going to finally set up these pages at the front. So these first 2 pages, this page on the left there is to pre-plan on, so that's for like the day specific things, and on the right blank page is for like my yoga and stuff that I do every day. Here I am putting down like 2 to a page things for my memory planning pulling out, and then these pages where I'm having 7 all the way across are for monthly planning pulling out stickers, and that is all I have time for, so I'm going to hand back over to Pastely with the finished product. That took forever. I don't know how quick I've had to speed that up to get it finished, but it was endless. Oh, I'm so tired. Like, doing it in front of a screen, like, it was good fun, but like it just got a bit endless. So obviously you've seen me organise it, but I'll just have a quick click through. So we've got a blank page. This is for pre-planning my this is for pulling out my stickers for my pre-planning spreads. So I've got my Monday through Sunday there for specific things, and a blank page here for like things like work, yoga that are repeated events. Then we've got different ones for memory spreads. So these are like that, so I can see how much I've got each day, so I can choose where my 4 boxes go, and I've got space for the sidebar, and I've got 2 of those because I sometimes have 2 memory spreads being pulled out for at the same time. I have found that certain stickers don't stick as well as others, so Erin Floated Designs and JD's Craft stickers don't seem to stick as well as others in this, but they are ones that I usually have more trouble with anyway. So then I have 2 of these spreads which are just the Monday through Sunday, which are great for monthlies, or for like quieter memory spreads. You can usually fit everything on there. Then we go into my character stickers. So these are basically designed for taking on the go. And so if I want to plan on the go, I just have to take this with me and I've got everything I need. So we've got like sleep in, lazy day, sick, like resting type things on this page. Then movie night, me time and TVs on that side. So that's on like the sleep category. Next category is food and drink. So we've got like different food, different drink. Oh, missed a page. Then some cooking and some overflow food and drink on there. Then the bin stands for like chores and stuff like that. So you've got groceries, tidy, shopping, spending, bills, paid aid type things, budgeting. And on the other side you've got various different chores. I've tried to give a variety of things. Next we have like the sticker planning section. So you've got sticker order type things. These are things that I use for like print orders, stuff like that. Then we have silhouette cut stickers, got printing stickers, I've got a couple of new releases and foil scripts there. Designing stickers and designing scripts, some bows because I sometimes use those for new releases, and then a load of pack order scripts there. This page, this lot is all sort of planning stuff, and then we've got a little bit of crafting stuff, so different planning flat lays and stuff like that. Then we have all of the scripts, so film, edit, upload, write blurbs, plan, planning time, got arrows which I use for the videos, choose stickers and memory plan. This page is, so that's all under the stickers tab. Under the laptop tab we've got like work laptop type things, so we've got laptops, then we've got like studying, and a couple of cameras are in there as well. We've got reading, files and Instagram on there as well. Next we have like activities. This is all date and friend things, so birthdays, coupley bits or cuddles, stuff like that. And then we've got some family specific ones up there, particularly for like my nephew. Different game nights, choir, phone calls and a few cats there. Oh, that's where these cats should be. Put those in the wrong place. And on the other side we have the guiding stickers. So I've got rangers and guides. I've lost one there. In all 3 foil colours, and then all 3 trefoil foil colours. Next we have work tab. So I've put some dentist on these. I don't work as a dentist, I work as a doctor, but they are like dentist appointments. And then the hearts are for my boyfriend's work. I use those in a work script for his work shifts, so that's what that is. Then we've got prescription tablets type bits. Then we've got lots of work stickers for me, medicine related obviously. Then we've got my stage of work style scripts on that tab. The next tab is like exercise, stuff like that. Wash hair is there just because that's where it falls in my other sticker albums, and there wasn't like anything else it fit into, so I went with that. So we've got wash hair section, and then we've got different workouts, mostly yoga to be honest, but walks and stuff there as well. Then we've got the scripts on the back and some weigh-in stickers on the bottom. This heart tab is emotions, so we've got positive emotions at the top, sarcastic things and like that on the bottom, sad ones on the back, and anger at the bottom there. Last tab is travel, so we've got like beachy swimmy there, car stuff there, some more like travel-y bits there, and Disney and our little Harry Potter section there. Then we move on to the coloured functionals, and as you can see, some needed more pages than others. So pink overflowed onto a 4th page and then needed this as well. I'll hopefully move these into the pink section when I get some spaces. So these are just all of my functionals. There's no real order to them. Obviously they just came out how I pulled them off things, and that's absolutely fine. So I've just got pages and pages of functionals. And the reason I've decided to do it like this rather than like having half boxes, quarter boxes, is because I tend to go for a colour of things. Like I want a certain colour, so I go and look for that rather than looking for anything specific. So then we have so we've got pink, we've got reds. Red's got some space to grow. Orange has lots of space to grow, so that probably could have done with one less page. Yellow again has a reasonable. Oh no, green took an extra page as well, so yellow lost its extra page. So there's green there, and we have the blue, which is the biggest section by far. So this is now 5 pages. Yeah, 5 double-sided pages. There was just so much blue. I could maybe split it into like 2 different shades of blue, and where like the greeny blues went kind of varied a little bit, but that's fine. I'll just look in both sections if I want that sort of colour. Then we have purple, because it depends what they're next to as to whether they look more blue or green. That's purple. And then we have neutrals or browns, and there's some that are a bit more pinky like these, but they're like a dusty pink. So then we have grey and black section. And you'll notice I realised these were not all going to fit, so what I did is I just stuck a pocket on there, and I've got the silver and rose gold ones in there. That's not ideal, but it's what it had to be. And then rainbow is basically full boxes, is any boxes with like more than one colour on there, and then at the back we've got even more overflow of blue. So that is my reusable sticker album. I'll show you what my functionals album now looks like. So we've got my months there at the front. Then we've got like clear full box overlays. Then we've got proper full boxes, lots and lots of those, and those are mostly just from samplers rather than leftovers from kits. I really need to start using those. Then we have weekend banners. Again, these are sorted by colour. Then the functionals that are in here are ones that I will go for a specific functional. So my film edit, I want those functionals. I don't want anything, I want those specific functionals. So I've got those in there, and I have sorted like the access ones onto one page. Then we've got date covers, and again these I will go for a date cover. I won't go for a colour and want a date cover, I'll go for date covers. I've got a countdown here, which I feel like actually probably shouldn't even be this album, so I'm going to just take that out. We've then got date dots with the date covers. Then I've got my currently trackers there. So I wouldn't be able to pull those out when I was on the go, but that's fine. And we've got extra Monday through Sundays there. Again, I want a Monday through Sunday, not just, and then cancelled. Again, I want those. Habit trackers, and I think that's it. Oh no, then headers are at the back. So various headers. Oh my god, so many headers. Script headers, and then glitter headers. Each glitter colour has a section. I've got so many glitter headers. So that is now like a normal width album rather than chunky, which I don't know whether you saw me put in my box. This is my box of stickers, and that now all fits in the 2 rows, which means this can go down the side of the box, and then that's everything. So yeah, that is my new sticker organisation. I don't know whether I will get another one of these or whether I'll just stick with the one, but for now this is going to work. I'll have talked in the voiceover about the pros and cons of this as a system, but yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's come out. Obviously this is really chunky, so when I might have to like have it folded back on itself to make it easier, or like that, so not necessarily open at the front or back, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this, really impressed with the quality, really pleased my tabs are nicely staying on there, and that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed my voiceover. I will have tried to let you know in the voiceover how many hours of footage this was, because it was a lot. It was a really long time, and I've really sped it up for you. But yeah, that's all I've got for now, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!